Green Hulk is the true powerhouse of the Hulk universe, but why does his strength feel so unbeatable, while Red Hulk just can't match it? Right now, you're probably wondering, what sets these two apart? Surprisingly, these two Hulks have a lot in common. They're both fueled by anger, practically indestructible, and command an almost unstoppable force on the battlefield.
That's my secret, Cat.
What makes Green Hulk's strength unforgettable, while Red Hulk's falls short? I know, Red Hulk looks terrifying, like he could peel a tank open like a can of soda. But let's dig a little deeper, because despite all that heat and fury, Red Hulk's got some serious limitations that Green Hulk just doesn't have. First up, let's talk endurance. When it comes to outlasting the other guy, Green Hulk is like a battery that just won't quit. Sure, Red Hulk's strength is impressive, but he's got a big red Achilles heel. Every time he uses his power, he overheats. And it's not a take a sip of water and chill situation. It's a full-on internal meltdown. So while Red Hulk's running around trying to cool down, Green Hulk's just getting angrier. And we all know what happens then. He gets stronger. Think about it. Every punch, every slam, every insult, Green Hulk is leveling up like he's in some kind of superhero gym. And that brings us to one of the Hulk's most famous strengths, limitless rage. Red Hulk may have power, but he's got a cap. Green Hulk, this guy's strength is like your phone bill. It just keeps getting higher the more you push him. Before we continue with the video and my further explanation about Marvel's chaos, I want to ask for your help. I am trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so I do really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out. Let's continue. Imagine it. Green Hulk is like that friend who gets more competitive every time they lose at a game. You knock him down, he gets back up twice as mad, and suddenly you're wondering why you challenged him to arm wrestle in the first place. Now let's talk intelligence. Green Hulk's been around the block, right? He's got Bruce Banner's mind somewhere in there, giving him decades of science and strategy in his toolkit. Red Hulk's a powerhouse, but he's more of a blunt instrument. So if Green Hulk decides to take the fight somewhere creative, oh, I don't know, somewhere with plenty of water to cool things off, Red Hulk's going to have a rough time. Because once Red Hulk cools down too much, he can't even transform. Imagine that, a supervillain grounded because he took a dip. Meanwhile, Green Hulk's just hanging out in the background, probably looking for something else to smash. This brings us to versatility. Green Hulk has been everywhere, fought everyone. He's punched gods, wrestled aliens, and even taken on the Avengers. Red Hulk's got an impressive resume too, but he's no match for Green Hulk's ability to adapt. And don't even get me started on their healing factors. Red Hulk's got decent recovery, but Green Hulk's like a monster truck with self-repair mode. You tear him down, and he'll just keep regenerating, coming back stronger. In contrast, if Red Hulk takes too much damage, he might be left vulnerable. Now let's add a layer of emotional depth here. Green Hulk's struggles are deeply tied to Bruce Banner's psyche. He's not just a mindless brute. He's a representation of Bruce's anger, pain, and trauma. Each time he transforms, there's a weight to it. An internal battle between a man seeking peace and a monster seeking chaos. This complexity makes Green Hulk relatable and sympathetic. In contrast, Red Hulk, originally General Thunderbolt Ross, has his own baggage, but it doesn't resonate as deeply. He's driven more by rage and ambition than the emotional turmoil that defines Green Hulk. The difference in their motivations adds to how audiences perceive them. One is a character we empathize with, while the other often feels like a one-dimensional force of nature. And speaking of confrontations, let's consider their interactions with other characters. Green Hulk has relationships that add depth to his narrative, whether it's his friendship with the Avengers, his complicated bond with Betty Ross, or even his rivalry with characters like Wolverine. These interactions give him stakes and make his battles feel consequential. Red Hulk, on the other hand, tends to come off as a solo act. His confrontations lack that personal touch. They're more about brute strength than meaningful conflict. This lack of relational depth makes his moments feel less impactful. Now, let's touch on their arcs in the stories. Green Hulk's journey is one of growth and self-acceptance. He learns to harness his power, often choosing to protect rather than destroy. His evolution keeps fans invested in his story. Red Hulk? His arc is more about domination and aggression, which can feel repetitive over time. And what about their legacy in the broader Marvel universe? Green Hulk is iconic, a staple of superhero lore. He represents not just raw power, but the struggle of a man battling his inner demons. Red Hulk, while formidable, doesn't carry the same weight in the cultural consciousness. He's often seen as a side character, a power-up for the villains, rather than a central figure in the narrative. Let's also consider the fan base. Green Hulk has a rich history with readers and viewers. His storylines have led to various adaptations from cartoons to blockbuster films. Fans connect with him on multiple levels: emotional, psychological, and physical. Red Hulk, while having his own set of fans, doesn't evoke the same widespread devotion. His character often feels like a one-off rather than a foundational piece of the Hulk saga. Now, let's not forget the impact of their respective origins. Green Hulk's origin story is rooted in tragedy, a science experiment gone wrong, leading to a life of torment. This origin gives him a sense of depth and realism that resonates with audiences. Red Hulk, in contrast, comes from a place of vengeance and anger, which, while compelling, lacks the same level of emotional stakes. And what about humor? Green Hulk has moments of levity, often highlighted in his interactions with other heroes. His misunderstandings and quirky behavior add a layer of charm to his character. Red Hulk tends to be more serious and brooding, which can make him feel less relatable and fun. The balance of humor and intensity is crucial in making a character endearing, and Green Hulk strikes that balance perfectly. So what does all this add up to? Green Hulk isn't just strong. He's a force of nature that just doesn't stop. Red Hulk may win a round or two in the beginning, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. Once Green Hulk hits his stride, it's game over for the Red Machine. At the end of the day, it's like pitting a fireworks display against a volcano. Red Hulk has some explosive moments, sure, but Green Hulk? He's got the power to level mountains, and he doesn't burn out. So the next time someone tells you Red Hulk could take down Green Hulk, just remind them, Green Hulk isn't in it for the quick win. He's here for the smash, and no one smashes better or longer than the Green Machine. And that's the essence of the battle between these two titans. It's more than just physical strength. It's about resilience, adaptability, and emotional depth. Green Hulk stands as a testament to what it means to be truly powerful, overcoming personal struggles while embodying the raw, unyielding force of nature. Remember, in the end, it's not just about who hits the hardest. It's about who keeps getting back up, ready to face another challenge. And that's the Green Hulk we all know and love.